Hi, this is Patrick Stockhausen here, taking stock, helping traders have the correct mindset. Those that love personal development and love the love of trading but aren't getting the results they want. The right mindset and a system that enables them to become consistently profitable. So, this is the weekly review. Let us look at the free. This is the free video first. Let's have a quick go through these items for you. Right, so here we got just ETFs. Somebody asked me, why do I just look at ETFs? Why don't I just look at individual stocks as well? Well, I will speak about that next week, okay? Now, here we have the BNDX. This is the international, this is the Vanguard Total International Bond Fund. And we can see here from this that the bond market internationally, you got to think larger than the US or the UK or Australia. Those are the three main places my customers come from. The US, the UK, and Australia. Think beyond where you live. The world is bigger than that. The markets are bigger than that. Now, you can see the total bond market since 14 has been going nothing but up. There is nothing. There's been some great long opportunities, but as I always teach people on the Sunday Insiders, wait for the pullback to get in. Be that your swing trader. If you're trying to do a trend trading, it's a bit late, but there's still swing trading opportunities for you. But wait for it to pull back. So we can see internationally that the bond market is going up and the stock market is going up. But what about correlation, Patrick? What about correlation? The bond market goes up, so surely the stock market goes down, doesn't it? Well, obviously not. So correlations work until they don't work, okay? So I don't like to listen to those things. I just like to look at the charts. I don't look at fundamentals. I just look at technicals. Whatever the chart says is what I'm doing. So we can see this. There's no opportunity for me to do anything. I'm long this anyway, but right, so let's go to the next chart. So let's look at the S&P 500. So you can see your money should be long in bonds, okay? And we can see our money should be long in the S&P. Now, this is not a recommendation for you, you know, because I'm not a registered advisor or anything. I'm just saying, when I say you, I mean me, okay? So we can see this is not pulled back. We haven't had much activity since last week's session where we closed here, and it's literally closed exactly where we finished last week. So we do zero. Somebody's asking me, give me a trade. Tell me when the next trade is. Listen, I have, obviously this is the free video, but for the paid members of Sunday Insiders, there's a larger video. There's a larger list. And then I have a bigger list for myself, right? But if there is no trade, I do not then think to myself, let me go looking for more stocks to find more trades, because there must be a trade. I don't go looking for trades. I have a defined list. And then I say, if it doesn't happen in here, I'm not interested. You want to have a defined list of things that you look for your swing trades and your trend trades. And if you did it across the indexes, when I say indexes, I don't just mean SPY or DIA or QQQ. I mean, look, you could just find gold or silver, or you could do like a sector index. Does that make sense? Or another country's index, or a commodity index. And then if it doesn't set up, then you just think to yourself, well, there's no trades this week. And that has proven to make more money. I've said this, and I'm going to say this again. Jim Rogers, who's not short of money, who set up the Quantum Fund with George Soros, said, I wait for an opportunity as if I sit him down, I see an opportunity, I get up, I walk over to the floor, I pick up the money, and I come back and sit back down. Now, you've heard me say this before, and I like to say it again and again and again and again until it's ingrained into your mind. Professional traders will wait for the easy, obvious, simple opportunity. And amateurs somehow get in their head, let me go for this really difficult thing and make money out of it. Don't do that. Wait for the obvious thing. Wait for the simple thing. Wait for the one where the money's just going, I'm here. Come and get me. You want something where the odds are stacked on your side, where it's simple. The money's going, ooh, I'm on the floor. Come and get me. That's what you want to be doing, okay? So we don't do anything here. But I want to trade. Listen, there is no trade. There must be a trade, Patrick. No. Listen, it hasn't done anything. Okay, so we just leave it alone. And there must be a trade, right? The Nasdaq's continued to go up. But couldn't we have got into this, Patrick? You know, if you went down to some like intraday chart, then yeah, you possibly could have done that, okay? But that is not where the big, massive money is made. This is about making massive sums of money. You want to pay your bills? Take some phenomenal, great swing trade. You want to get grow your net worth? Take some phenomenal trend trade. Okay, that's what we teach. That's what I teach in Sunday Insiders, and then I teach you to have the mindset to do it in Sunday Insiders. But then, if you want to grow massive wealth, that's what Millionaire Traders mindset is. Because the difference between having a system and making money and having a system and making massive money and becoming rich is the mindset. That is the difference between somebody who's a tournament golfer. They've all got the same level of skill, but the difference is psychological. You ask any athlete, they'll say the same thing to you. That they could probably, I don't know. I hear that maybe one or two little artificial things as well. But the point is, it's psychological is the difference that makes the difference to them, because they're all probably taking the same stuff. But I don't want to get involved in that. But the point is, the thing that's going to make the difference to them, with everything being equal, is the psychology. So once you've got a system and you become consistently profitable, there's a different way of thinking about becoming super rich and incredible income. Okay? So yes, this has gone up with swing trades we established down here, trend trades we established from down here, and all the pullbacks we just take. Every single one. All of them, yes. What if it fails? It's bound to fail eventually. You just keep taking it until it stops, until it fails. Oh, I don't like trades that fail, Patrick. Well, then you're playing the wrong game, because even the casino owner knows that his system's going to fail at one point in time. He knows some big roller is going to come into town, take $1 million, but he knows that that's very few of them. He knows statistically he's got a positive expectancy and that he's going to take more money off more people than the people that can't leave. And overall, his net winnings are going to be up. And all he's doing with his cameras on his croupiers and his boards and whatever the systems they've got going in there is, they know as long as everything stays constant that we're going to win. So, property. This property move. Has property moved? Oh, it's continued our trade that we were in. So we've been long since about here. Been out here, we got in, and some of them must have been long since about here. And then got out and then got back in and taken this one from here. Okay? So we can see the property market's just continuing. Oh, this is all fair and well, but I want to trade, Patrick. Can't you point something out to me for this week? No, there's nothing to do. You just wait for it to come back for the easy trade. Remember, if you've got some desire to go, but I'm going to miss out, slap yourself. Okay? Slap yourself. Wait for the obvious opportunity. Wait for the easy opportunity. Just think to yourself, you've missed that one. Okay? Now, let's have a look at this one. Gold. What's gold done? Gold, I believe. Oh, it's tricking them. It's tricking. Now, there's a potential opportunity here. As I've said, this is in a stage 4, going sideways. Expect continuation down. You know what? I'll tell you what. Here's a possible opportunity. I'll tell you this, right? This isn't necessarily something I always teach, but I'm not saying this is going to work, but you know what? I might be interested. I personally might be interested in taking this below the low of that, and then see. That's probably about 50% retracement, isn't it? Yeah, right. Might be interested about taking it below the low of that and see if it continues down. Not saying that's what I'm recommending to you, but let's just see what happens, okay? But I'm not, as I said, I'm not looking at longs until this thing comes up, takes out all of this, and pulls back, tests, and continues going up. So it starts transitioning into a stage 2. Stage 2, where it's making 2 higher highs, 2 higher lows, and it's now in an uptrend. This is still down for me. This is still down. And the dollar, which is probably obviously continue to be going up. You want to play against the dollar, you need to be long the euro, which is virtually the inverse of this. But there's other currencies as well. But the dollar is flying up. I'm sure you've seen by now. There's a lot of information about why this apparently is happening. But there's always information of why something is apparently happening until somebody else comes up with some new theory of why this is happening, okay? I tend to not You'll never hear me. Can you not just say what your opinion is? My opinion is it's going up, and that is it. Okay? I'm not giving any fundamental reasons. If you want fundamentals, you have to listen to Bloomberg, and they can tell you some story about it or somebody else, but that's not my thing. Okay? I have no edge. Play your edge. Stack it in your favor, right? And then the commodities has obviously been dropping like a stone because of oil. Wicked. Look at that. Isn't it interesting how oil is dropping through the floor, commodities are going through the floor, but I don't see my bills getting any cheaper. Or yours? But yet, when this goes up, you notice how they say, oh, sorry, production's gone up, but this has gone down. They go, no, sorry, yeah, this has dropped, but, production is still expensive. So it never goes down. It only goes up. And they'll say, that's inflation for you. But, rather than complain about it, learn to trade in the direction of the trend. And then as this goes up, you trade it and you buy it and it goes up and you start saying, well, rather than my bills are going up, my bank account, my trading account is going up. Stop complaining and just learn to trade in the main direction of the trend. And so as everyone else's bills going up, your account's going up. And then you may be able to help them in the future as you grow your account and grow your wealth and grow your passive income. So this is Patrick Stockhausen for the free session saying thank you very much. And I'll see you in next week's newsletter. For now, I shall be going over to the Sunday Insiders. We'll have more details, look at various markets in much more detail, looking for possible opportunities to blow the size of your account up. Well, not blow your account up. That sounds terrible. But increase the size of your account. Right.